Action News, Delaware Valley's leading news program, with Nicole Hull, meteorologist Robert Johnson, Taylor Rambo, and Kendall Coughlin.
Monday morning, and it's the Intern Newscast. I'm Kendall Coughlin.
And I'm Taylor Rambo.
In this newscast, we'll take a look back at some of the biggest stories from the 6 ABC interns.
And we'll have one special look at an intern whose life journey continues to bring him back to Channel 6.
But the big story on Action News this semester, police believe they have the man responsible for raping a 17-year-old at gunpoint at the City Hall SEPTA station. Taylor Rambo has more.
Hours after this image of a suspect wanted in connection to a sexual assault case against a 17-year-old, police confirm the search is over. Investigators tell us that they believe they have the person responsible for the crime in custody.
So we strongly believe, based on what we have, that he is the person. So we want to just give some assurances that we believe it's him. That said, Special Victims still has a lot of work to do, firmly connecting him to the crime.
Police say the teenager was sexually assaulted Tuesday night around 10 p.m. at the City Hall SEPTA station. Less than 24 hours later, a huge development in this case. Investigators say about 6 p.m. Wednesday, SEPTA police stopped a person they believe resembled the suspect in Upper Darby and made the arrest.
Recovered from him was a Glock 17 9mm handgun with 15 rounds of ammunition.
Police say the man arrested is a 23-year-old from Philadelphia who is carrying a gun illegally. At this point, investigators are still building a case and formal charges have not been filed for Tuesday night's attack. Officers say the crime was caught on camera. They say the suspect walked up behind the 17-year-old victim, pulled out a gun, sexually assaulted her, and then ran from the area. The victim was then able to call police. Many SEPTA riders were relieved to hear the arrest was made.
I've been by myself, so to hear that is unnerving. It makes me feel uncomfortable, but I'm glad that he was caught.
Just discouraging, it's unsafe, and in the city of brotherly love, how ironic is that? So I'm very happy that he was captured.
And Philadelphia police have charged the suspect with rape, sexual assault, and other offenses. His bail is currently set at $1 million. The Trump administration has announced that it has reunited more than 50 migrant children with their families. This comes just after a day court line deadline passed to reunite those kids who had been separated from their parents as they tried to illegally enter the U.S. at the Mexican border. The administration says that all eligible small children who were separated as a result of the zero-tolerance immigration policy have now been reunited with their families. But 46 children were not reunited because of safety concerns, deportation concerns, and other issues. 57 children have been reunited as of this morning.
The Pennsylvania Supreme Court upheld the Philadelphia soda tax, denying the appeal against it by beverage companies and merchants. Pennsylvania's highest court ruled that the 1.5 cent per ounce tax does not duplicate any existing taxes and can be enforced. In 2017, the tax raised nearly $79 million. The money is used to support preschool programs, parks, libraries, and recreational centers. Supporters of the ruling say the soda tax promotes healthier drinking options, while detractors claim the tax does more negative than positive.
Nearly 100 Americans die from the opioid overdose daily. The epidemic could claim more than 1 million lives by 2020. The opioid crisis is impacting everyone, including infants. More and more children are being born to parents battling addiction. And in fact, newborns are now at the forefront of this national crisis, making the need for foster parents like Jamie Finn even greater.
A baby who's being released from the hospital because of NAS, because of neonatal abstinence syndrome, can't go right into daycare. And so we need stay-at-home moms. We need mothers who are ready to take on children with different needs.
Since entering the foster care system, Finn has cared for 18 children as her own. Of those, 10 were born with addiction-related health problems, many coming straight from the hospital, suffering through withdrawal symptoms, including her own adopted daughter.
She was 4 weeks old when she came. She had translucent skin. She would shake. She seemed just so frail.
The mother of 4 children, including 2 adopted, the Finn household can get chaotic at times, but for Jamie and her family, it was all about the need.
And I had very much a savior sort of complex. I need to rescue this child from this parent who doesn't know what she's doing. And that has changed.
Jamie now sees these people as just normal parents.
I have learned so much by coming to know these parents, getting to know the mothers and their stories, and I've grown in compassion for them.
And Jamie Finn has opened a nonprofit called Foster the Family, an organization that helps support foster families like her and her own.
And this weekend, we finally had a slight relief from the heat and humidity. But how long will it last?
Let's get the latest from Robert Johnson in the AccuWeather room. Rob?
Kendall and Taylor, it was just a beautiful weekend, especially on Sunday. Low temperatures, low humidity, and it was amazing, but that is all about to change. Let's take a look at our temperatures right now across the region. We'll wait for them to pop up as well. We're in the 70s for many places right now, but that humidity is going to climb, and I'll have the latest with those graphics coming up in the exclusive AccuWeather 7-day forecast.
Thanks, Rob. Still to come on Action News this morning. If you're an owner of a Ford car or SUV, it may be time to take it into the shop. We'll have details on a Ford recall.
And we'll take a look at a very special day for a group of kids in Collegeville coming up on Action News.
Ford is recalling about 550,000 of their cars and SUVs in North America. The recall is to fix a gearshift problem that could cause vehicles to roll away unexpectedly. The recall covers certain 2013 through 2016 Fusions and some 2013 and 2014 Escapes. Ford says they do not know of any crashes or injuries associated with the recall, but advises owners to use their parking brakes. Dealers will replace the faulty shifter bushing at no cost, and owners will be notified today.
Friendly competition is underway today in Collegeville. The annual PV Olympics is taking place at Perkiomen Valley High School. Students with special needs from the district were invited to participate in games. The mission of the event is to reinforce teamwork and motor skills. Students participated in obstacle courses, football tosses, and other games throughout the day.
Brides across the country are saving big this month. Some shoppers are even beginning to call it the Black Friday of wedding dress season. Kendall Coughlin has more on the story.
The third Saturday in July is becoming known as the Black Friday in the bridal world. 3 years ago, Sue Maslowski, owner of J West in Haddonfield, came up with the idea to help brides find their dream dress at their dream price.
It's a great way for brides to get a bargain dress at a great discounted price. And every store across the country and Canada, what they offer is going to be different based on the store. So every store can do their own sale.
900 stores from coast to coast, Canada and Mexico are expected to participate in the event on Saturday. Of the 900 stores, 100 of them are right here in the Delaware Valley.
Usually when I turn the corner, there's a line because we only have 8 dressing rooms. So girls get here early and want to get the best dress early.
Designer dresses are marked down nearly 50%, but the real steal of this sale are dresses like this one, which was $1,200 and is now just $99. Bridal stores are clearing out old sample dresses and out-of-style gowns to make room for new arrivals. In turn, brides are reaping the benefits, walking away with dresses, veils, and bridal accessories the same day at a much lower price.
This is another Casablanca. This one's $99 also. It was $16.79. Satin wasn't well loved, so it ended up on the sale rack.
J West will have over 200 dresses on sale from $99, $299, $599, and half price. To find a participating store near you, visit www.nationalbridalsaleevent.com. The Made in America Festival will be staying on the Benjamin Franklin Parkway. This comes after a meeting between Mayor Jim Kenney and Chief Operating Officer of Rock Nation, Desiree Perez, met on Monday. Mayor Kenney had previously stated that the festival would move off of the parkway after this year. The statement from Mayor Kenney's office also stated the continued commitment to addressing operational and community changes with the festival. Made in America has been hosted in the parkway since 2012, with Meek Mill, Nicki Minaj, and Post Malone set to perform this year. And now we'll move to Nicole at the big board with a story about one young boy who is now working alongside the very people he grew up admiring. Nicole?
Thank you, Kendall. The little boy here in this video may not look the same, but he has the same passion for the news and weather as when he was a child. It's our very own 6ABC meteorologist intern, Robert Johnson. It's a lifelong dream in the making.
Hello everyone, welcome to Action News.
I'm Robert Johnson with your top stories of the day.
Since age 2, he's been a fan of Action News.
I remember I was really little, as far as I can remember, and I would just hear the Action News theme song, that iconic music, the legendary opening, Action News, Delaware Valley's leading news program. Dun 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 dun. Yeah, I've listened to it thousands of times, and it does not get old.
Robert's Action News debut came at an early age.
I did a commercial in the 4th grade for PBS Kids.
I practice and practice. Our top story this evening is that a car crashes into a sidewalk building to get better and better. Next Wednesday and Thursday are going to be very stormy.
And then Action News picked it up, and Lisa Thomas-Laurie wanted to do a story on me, a feature story.
Today he wowed all of us with his ambition, his determination, and his mastery of his craft at a very young age.
And then I got to meet Rick Williams, Monica Malpass, some of the other people here.
This is 11-year-old Robert Johnson, and he really wants Rick Williams' job.
I have to admit, I was somewhat intimidated.
He was very smart.
And my love for broadcasting and weather and news just grew from there.
Robert grew up too, and landed a role in a promo for Action News at age 14. Then, in 2014, Robert starred in another iconic Action News promo.
Let's do this.
Oh, yeah.
What do you think?
Nice.
What the? That's
awesome! Dun, 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 dun.
Yes, I did the news van commercial. Everyone knows, there goes that news van again. I loved it. It was so much fun. I loved getting the chance to do it. You know, it's really amazing to get to work alongside the same people that I grew up watching and the same people that helped spark this dream.
Robert took that dream to Penn State to study meteorology and was recently honored as the best student TV weathercaster in the nation.
And I thought TV news is a great place to talk about the weather and the news and keep people informed and updated.
And this summer, he's taking the next step with the news and meteorology internship at his favorite news station, 6ABC.
And it's nice to learn from the pros and the people who were there when I first started watching, and a lot of them are still here today. I'm so glad I get to come into work and do something I love, and that I get to serve other people by doing it too. Let's get to work.
Very inspiring story, Rob. How have you enjoyed your internship this summer at 6ABC?
I loved it. I mean, I can't believe I get to do, like I said in the video, I get to work alongside the same people I grew up watching. I know it's a dream come true for you and me both. And I guess now let's get to work.
Let's get to work. Well, you're our weatherman, so let's hear about the weather for this week.
All right, thanks so much, Nicole. Well, it was a really nice weekend, but things are definitely changing. Currently, right now, 76 in Philadelphia, 77 in Trenton, and the same in Allentown. The details on the changing AccuWeather 7-day forecast when we come right back. Stay with us. So much more to come.
So beautiful weather this weekend, Rob. How's this week looking ahead for us?
Well, this week ahead, it's a little more stormy than it was last week and a little more humid, so not as delightful. Let's take a look at Sky 6 right now. And we are at Philadelphia International Airport. You still see some blue skies out there right now, but that is going to be changing. Let's head right off to the Weather Center to show you just exactly what we are talking about here currently right now in the city of Philadelphia. Here we go, taking a look at our temperatures right now. 76 in Philadelphia, 77 in Trenton, 76 in Beach Haven, 75 at the AC Airport. Just a touch cooler right now because we do have a sea breeze, so it's just a little bit cooler down the shore. Right now, as we head throughout the rest of the day, we'll bump it up into the low to mid 80s for most areas, topping out at about 83 degrees at about 3 or 4 o'clock in the afternoon, and then we'll dip down into the 70s. However, those dew points are going to be increasing even as those temperatures decrease. So we're getting into more of this muggy, sticky, humid pattern right now. Let's take a look more at some of what I'm talking about here. Satellite 6 along with Action Radar showing us exactly what I was talking about with this flow coming off of the ocean, giving us a sea breeze. So just a touch cooler in AC and Ocean City if you're down the shore right now. It's not the best shore week, but it's not the worst either. Take a look at those dew points. When you're in the 50s, it's pretty comfortable. 60s, a little bit more humid, but once you get into the 70s, it is quite oppressive and sticky outside. It just feels quite tropical. So down the shore is 70 at the AC Airport, 68 for your dew point in Beach Haven, 62 in Trenton, 62 in Philadelphia, and those dew points will increase. And when we talk about dew points, it's all about a measure of moisture in the atmosphere. How heavy does that atmosphere feel and how much moisture is in the atmosphere? So how sticky does it feel outside? That's going to be increasing as we go throughout the week. So when you factor in the temperature and the humidity, 76 is what it feels like in Philadelphia. It feels like 79 in Trenton and 76 in Beach Haven. So for today, more clouds, less sunshine as we go throughout the rest of the day. Not too humid, but that'll be changing. We'll top out at 83 degrees. And then as we time out your day for the rest of the afternoon, these clouds start to increase. And then we watch out for a spotty shower tonight. However, most areas will be dry. And then by tomorrow morning, 8:30, a few clouds all around the area. And there are a thin layer of clouds too. But then as we get into Tuesday, tomorrow afternoon at about 2:30, we're watching out for this system that pushes forward. A warm front lifts to our north, and we still have a spotty shower chance along with this humidity. So first comes the heat, and then comes the showers. And then we still have more showers that seem to pop up for Tuesday at about 9:30. So the further into the week you go, the more shower activity is possible. And then tomorrow morning, or rather Wednesday morning at 8 o'clock, still some showers on the way. So if you're down the shore, you do get a little bit of a sea breeze, but not a whole much out there. We're going from clouds to sunshine down there with a shower and a thunderstorm from time to time. 83 in New Jersey, 85 in Delaware. And if you are down the shore, enjoy it because these days are getting shorter. Tonight's sunset 8:16, by the middle of August 7:58, and then as we're all back to school and regular work schedules, 7:32. And as we head into the night tonight, here's what you can expect. An overnight low of 71 degrees. A few showers late into the night. However, most of the area will be pretty dry. Make sure you have that umbrella with you if you're heading out. 64 in Trenton, 63 in Reading, 69 on the boardwalk at AC. In the exclusive AccuWeather 7-day forecast, watch out for that shower tonight, but overall increasing clouds, topping it out at 83 degrees this afternoon. And then for tomorrow, humid with a scattered thunderstorm. And then we keep that pattern going as we get into the rest of the week. So for tomorrow, a high of 84, Wednesday 86, Thursday 86 as well, and still more chances of showers as we head into the rest of the week. Sticky with some showers and storms on Friday at 83. Saturday still humid and unsettled at 87. And then on Sunday, hot and humid with a thunderstorm. So still it looks to be pretty humid out there. Make sure that you enjoy today because it's getting pretty sticky and humid as we get into the rest of this week, guys.
Awesome. Thank you so much, Rob.
My pleasure.
Still to come on Action News, we are going to hear from Rick and Cecily about what's coming at 5. Stay tuned.
Kendall, Taylor, and Rob coming up tonight on Action News at 5. We have an update on the apparent overdose of pop star Demi Lovato. What her representatives are saying now, days after being rushed to the hospital.
Plus, a big change in the AccuWeather forecast. I'll have the latest on Feature Tracker 6 on Action News at 5. We'll see you then. Kendall, Taylor, and Rob.
Back to you.
Thank you, guys. Those stories and more coming up at 5. Now for Nicole Hull, Robert Johnson, Taylor Rambo, the entire Action News intern team, I'm Kendall Coughlin. We hope to see you back here in 10 years.